Welcome back!
We're doing it live!
I know.
Yeah!
Finally not over Zoom.
Finally, yeah, man.
And welcome Andie back to Singapore. Yay!
我回家了，
回家了，
我到家了。
终于。How is it like being back?
I feel like Taiwan has sort of became my second home. So I do feel a certain amount of ease and comfort there as well. But it's definitely nice to be home. Definitely nice.
And how is it like being reunited with Kate?
Actually, Kate was in Taiwan with me for a while. She was in Singapore. Okay, very messy. I think the details is not important. So we are basically based in Singapore and Taiwan, right?
Yes.
So sometimes Kate is in Singapore and I'm in Taiwan. Sometimes I'm in Singapore and Kate is in Taiwan. And we basically take turns to take care of the kids along with my mother-in-law. So Kate was in Taiwan with me for the past month. Then we all came back to Singapore again.
So do you prefer being alone in Taiwan, alone in Singapore, in Taiwan with Kate, or in Singapore with Kate?
I prefer to be anywhere without the kids.
What did Aiden Avery?
I like the kids but like we can get quite scary.
Right?
Yeah, very shag. Very shag. When Kate came back, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Not because I miss my wife, but
because you miss your wife.
Yeah, she
with
can
the
take
kids.
50%. Actually, she takes 70% of the workload. So like, wow, very happy.
So definitely not wanting to go back to single dad life anytime soon.
But it will probably be a norm, like I said So like Kate is gonna stay in Singapore a little bit longer than me this time round. So I will be taking care of 1 or 2 kids on my own for a while again. So it will be this was gonna be a new norm for us, we're gonna take turns taking care of the kids. So I need to get used to it
And what about work?
Oh, okay. I can't announce there is progress, but I can't announce it at this time.
Can't announce, but there is progress.
Because my company or the people that are working with me, they're gonna release the news at their specific time So I can only talk about it when that happens.
Some exciting things in the works?
Yeah, but definitely, I mean, things are gonna be good to one.
Okay. And what do you miss most about being away from Singapore?
What I miss most about being away?
Me, right? Don't say lah, paiseh. So you didn't have to serve quarantine, right?
Only a PCR test,
Okay.
and then 48 hours to make sure that the test result is negative. Then we are out now.
And
Taiwan very low risk.
How was the test?
I'm positive. I'm negative But I'm negative Obviously, if not, I won't be standing here.
That wasn't what I was asking I was asking how did you find the test process?
Okay. Then this guy.
Jeez, this guy like totally like hymns,
Okay, I have to say I'm very, very impressed with the whole process. Honestly, because I've flown a few times during this period since early last year.
Yeah.
And it's always been very stressful and a lot of unforeseen circumstances and a lot of variables. So I was so stressed that I couldn't sleep because I'm bringing my whole family and everything.
Yeah.
Right? But it ends up Singapore is very, very well organized. They'll bring you wherever you're supposed to go. You don't queue for a ridiculously long time. Everything is very clean, and the staff are so warm.
Oh really?
They are dealing with so much.
Actually, that's true.
They are the front line, and then there are so many people that are sitting in uncomfortable spaces, but they are all very, very warm.
Okay.
So it just feels
it was a really good experience.
Very good experience. Changi staff, wow, good job.
Yay! And I guess you are back for the Chinese New Year. See, I even decked out in red.
Yeah, correct. And then,
it took me ages to learn.
Nobody will ever once you've done one of those Mediacorp Chinese New Year videos, it stays with you for the rest of your life.
Don't know the rest of it. Anyway. So you're back for Chinese New Year.
Yes.
I am guessing that's also good timing.
I'm back for work some work, and also to visit my parents and settle things.
But okay, so you obviously know about the new ruling.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit. I mean, we are on the catch up about the new Chinese New Year ruling. So basically, you can't lo hei, which I don't understand.
You can lo hei.
Yeah, silently. You can't say.
You can lo hei silently. You have to wear a mask, and you cannot.
Then you
shout. You cannot shout.
So what's okay?
But you can whisper. Yeah,
so
so here, everybody that is very disturbed by this news, I have a solution for all.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right, when you're at home,
All right.
take out your phone, and then record. 换啊，大吉大利啊，顺顺利利啊， all that record, like wow, really record. Ask everybody or family to record. And then when you low hey, right, everybody play the audio of your shouting, then low hey.
是有点夸张。
Then you still have the feeling of the low hey feeling, and you can low hey and you can eat, and it's quite funny. So anyway, Chinese New Year is all about funny, silly traditions, right? So it's actually quite a great idea, don't you think?
夸张 but I think
Copyright Andie Chen, please.
actually not bad. I should do a video on this.
Right.
Screw the
Not
copyright.
bad, right? Yeah. hey. Wow, very rude.
So okay, so do you think it makes sense to have us low hey quietly or in this way, like that we cannot say "Hola" and all
Okay.
that? Because the word on the street it's a bit like okay, we get the spirit of where it's coming from, but it's a bit like
Restrictive.
overly controlling.
I mean, I feel that like we voted for this government, we already know this is the style they do. It is effective. It's just very restrictive, lah. So for me, I accept that. Like, oh, it's like that, lor. You know.
I mean, I'm slightly amused at the detail, you know. It's quite amusing, but
quite amusing,
the detail to which is like you may low hey, but you may only
Yeah.
do it if you.
Yeah, and how to enforce, yeah? How you make sure people don't
I
like,
don't even
shout
wanna-
when they
yeah.
low hey. Complain your neighbor when you hear them low
I mean,
hey.
okay, speaking of enforce and other very detailed ways of controlling during Chinese New Year, how about the one where you can have 8 visitors as we've been having, but you cannot have more than 8 visitors per day, and that these 8 visitors can only be family members?
And then girlfriends, parents, all this cannot really lah.
I don't know. So I just feel like, okay, that's interesting. Then the other interesting question to ask is, so Chinese New Year officially on the calendar is 2 days, right? 2 official days. But then for Chinese, it's 15 days.
Yes.
So does this rule apply throughout the 2 days or 15 days?
Okay, I
and
know
then
it starts from January 26th lah.
correct, but and then after that, your friends still cannot come to your house. But they say this is the Chinese New. You know what I mean? It's just
There's still a lot. Oh, I see where you're going.
yeah.
Because they went so detailed with the rules. Right?
Precisely, it's this detail that I'm like,
That
yeah,
it's
alright.
almost like a double-edged sword, right? So you personally feel that it's like too much, lah.
I personally,
Your trademark huge sigh. Okay.
I get it. Like I get in the spirit of things, especially with like, you know, cases rising again with, you know, people coming back and all of that. I think some of it is a bit funny lah. I know.
Maybe it's difficult. Like they want to set regulations, but it's so difficult to. You know, it's so
Yeah, I
difficult
guess
to
so
set
lah.
like proper regulations, right?
I guess-
How do you? Yeah, unless you go into details like that.
I guess so. Well, let us know
No,
what you
I
think.
don't know.
Okay, let us know what
Yeah.
you think about like that you cannot low hay. Let's try and see Andie's stupid idea, which is actually quite funny.
Yeah, very good idea. I think.
I own self
Right,
say,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
hashtag own self say. But then it is quite entertaining. So let us know what you think about the low hay, about the visiting, how you feel about not visiting like your friends this year.
So no, like I can't have big reunion dinners. Like I can't have reunion dinner with my full extended family anymore.
Oh, do
Because
y'all
that
do
is
that?
like, yeah, like 20,
Oh.
20 plus people kind.
So how y'all doing it then?
We don't know now. We are
Oh.
finding ways.
I think my dinner has always
probably
been,
separate
like-
into different days. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ours has just always been small lah, like just
Oh,
like
yeah.
just our family, which is 8 people, which at least now we can have 8 people.
Mm.
Yeah, so I don't know, let us know what you think. Andie will be here next week as well, so we can also do a live update, but we want to know what your Chinese New Year plans and your preparation is like and how you're, you know, changing your plans maybe for the COVID situation.
Very good. Very good.
嘻嘻哈哈，祝你过个快乐日。I need to find one more line.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's one line. Okay, you hold.
Okay.
I think I have it. Yeah.
How about that very famous Chinese New Year song that I cannot sing? Da, da, da,
Like
da,
every
da.
Chinese
yeah,
New
yeah,
Year
yeah, yeah,
song.
but I don't know the lyrics too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everyone knows the
One
like
song.
tune.
Okay, the first line is 大家唱歌过新年，唱出一个好新年，嘻嘻哈哈，
祝你过个快乐年。
Okay, so again from the top together.
I cannot sing.
One,
You're using
two,
that part.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. 大家唱歌过新年，唱出一个好新年。Sorry, okay. 1, 2, 3. 大家唱歌过新年，唱出一个好春天。
嘻嘻哈哈，祝你过个快乐年。
祝你新年快乐，万事如意。
哇！Oh, but say softer.